What's up, y'all? Today we have no lights, but yeah. So I want to talk about ways to open up clinics, some ideas that I had to do so, and some ways maybe y'all know to open up a clinic. Y'all can let me know. It's a beautiful day, no lights, let's go. So the goal would be to open up something that is culturally responsive, but also provides ethical care and reaches the guidelines of things that we do like in the US and the BCBA requirements. Also, being effective, right? Like having something that will actually help the people rather than something that's gonna be taking money from them. That's the goal of the conference too, is to provide something to people that is not necessarily being provided to them, whether it be networking or otherwise. So yeah, some of the goals there. What do you think? I had the opportunity to speak with some people at a place called Bloom Academy in Killimani and a couple of other schools about the conference. When we spoke about the conference, I kind of picked their brains about possible ways to open up a center of my own, and they offered me some different ways about going to do that and to get into that realm of things. They also offered like some consultation things as well that I'll be looking into after the conference. So I am just kind of lost on how can we make this culturally responsive. The reason I say that is because there's only 5 BCBAs, including myself. So it's like, how can I implement ABA in other mental health fields without the people to actually do it with, right? So yeah, it's an uphill battle. I'm meeting with the counselor today as well about the conference, so we'll see how that goes. And then if you haven't got your tickets to the conference yet, you should get your tickets. It'll be this Saturday, the first one, and it'll be free to everybody. I paid out of pocket for everything. It costs a lot of money. But the goal is to, like I was saying earlier, create something that is going to be effective in what the overall plan is, which is to network, which is to bring some ideas to parents and show them some things that we can do with them. And I'll have some vendors there with some books and things of that nature. So that's the goal. The money thing, it kind of hurt a little bit, the pockets, but it'll come back. So headed to Series Center, traffic. So back in the States, I have a clinic that has a psychiatrist, a psychologist, speech therapist, occupational therapist, working on OT, and also BCBAs, obviously, RBTs. So we have like an ABA side and then a mental health side, as well as a speech therapy side, where we are able to not only give the ABA side of things, but also do the mental health side of things on the other side of the clinic. So that's something that I'm looking to do here, is have speech therapists on board, occupational therapists on board, as well as a psychologist. And for me, that will give us all layers that we need for the mental health aspect of things. And it'll allow for us to not have to go and outsource, because if you know about children with autism, it's very difficult sometimes to find an occupational therapist. So having all those things right there in the same building really helps out a lot as far as finding those resources for the kiddos. When I went to Bloom, it was a really good clinic. I liked how they had everything set up. They had different classrooms for different ages. They also had like a sensory room for different kiddos in different areas in the center. So it was 2 stories. They had a really good playground. I think that type of model would work for a building like that, or maybe a building a little bit bigger than that one. So yeah, the issue is the bureaucracy, like I talked about in one of my videos, is trying to figure out how can I make sure those things are getting done properly and, legally. So yeah, just figured out all those things. It's a cool little area. This is called Westland Square. If y'all ever been to Nairobi, Westland Square. Momentum Gym. I'm not going to that gym though. I'm walking to the gym, rocking the Afrofit. I have to cross this really busy street, but let me turn this off because there's some cops over here. What up? Say what's up to the vlog. Okay, so yeah, just getting those people on board and all the licensure that I would need. It's gonna take some time. Also, as people who are from Nairobi know, in Nairobi, it's not about like what you know, it's about who you know some of the time. So I'm trying to figure out that stuff, use my resources that I have, which aren't as plentiful as a person who's been here for 30 years. So yeah, let me cross this damn street. It's easy to die trying to cross a street in Nairobi. Gotta watch out what you're doing. Y'all know this area? Over there, you walk down there, it's Nairobi Street Kitchen. Over here is Afrofit. So yeah, in closing, if you have any ideas for me, any tips or tricks, if you've done this sort of thing, even if it's not in Kenya, in another country, and you have something that, maybe could help me out with this process, let me know. We already got the building pretty much set in stone. We already pretty much have a few staff members. So, just trying to figure out some things. I would be interested to hear what you all have to say, even if you don't exactly know things to do, like things, places to go and stuff like that. Just let me know what y'all think I should do. But until next time, I will holler at y'all later. Peace. Say what's up to the vlog, man.